salesman of the world. I believe he was the first one. He was the one that inspired Napoleon Hill. He was the one who was Dale Carnegie's mentor. And his name was W. Clement Stone. And W. Clement Stone wrote a book, The Greatest Salesman in the World. And I'll tell you one thing, if you haven't read that book, you should read it. Because really, it's just like every other one, Napoleon Hill, Zig Ziglar's, Tony Robbins, they all preach self-motivation. You've got to want to do it. I don't care what business you're in. I don't care what the opportunity is. If you want it bad enough, you're going to figure out a way to make it happen. And if you don't want it bad enough, I promise you one thing, you're not going to make it happen.
And you're going to have to surround yourself with people smarter than you that help you succeed.
Absolutely.
And one of the ways that you can succeed is training. And training, what do we do with training?
Well,
what kind of training do you have?
Well, one thing, and I know it's always good when they say surround people who are smarter than you, but then that just makes me feel so bad because everybody knows more than I do, such as yourself. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't know how to take a presentation and burn it to a DVD and help people do online marketing. That's something that you know how to do that I didn't know how to do. So everybody has something different they train on.
So as a team, we can bring all of these things to the table and we can help everyone
Big
grow.
eyes and little U's. It's a collaboration. It's a collaboration of marketers who are coming together from different companies, different industries, and sharing best practices, different skill sets that can help one another be successful and no longer competing against one another. We have a place where we can actually come together, no matter what company we're in, and make money together doing it. It's a utopia.
And you're in the same city,
Same country.
Same country. The webinars that you have and the opportunities for people to get on.
It's good to see you actually help someone. I forgot what it was.
Get what they want out of life, you in return will get what
You
want.
pay it for.
Absolutely.
You pay it for.
Absolutely. There's I live by quotes. And if you've worked for W. Clement Stone, you'll see all these phrases all over the place.
Do it now.
What the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. You snooze, you lose. All these different things. But I'll say this: one thing he did say that I agree with 100%. We are all stars. We just shine in different ways.
Yes.
Where he may be more educated in one area, you may be more educated in another, and with both of you, feeding off each other's strengths, it brings two of you to a higher level. And realistically, to me, if I see people become successful, and it's a result of what I've created, inside it makes me feel good because, there's times where when Pastor Brewer calls me up and says, when are you going to show me how to do this? When are you going to teach me how to do this?
Absolutely.
And I told him, I said, if I show you all my tricks, then you'll never need me no more.
But that's another important thing. That's another important thing is to have the right tools.
I'll say this, it's the combination. Having him with me and having me wanting to service him better. See, I don't build it based on what I want. I could care less. I'm building it for the reps.
Right.
What do they want? What's going to make your job easier? Come to me, and guess what? I will give it to you if I can. Because I want you to succeed. I want my system to be whatever it is that you need it to be. Why? Because if you're not happy, guess what? I'm not happy because nobody's using the system. So that's why I've had an open mind and gotten people involved, just because I want feedback, I want input, I want Pastor Brewer to make it seem like E-Traveris or Biz Power System is really part of his system, because I've allowed him to input his suggestions and he's seeing the reality of his thoughts in my back offices.
And what you just said now really just opens up another suggestion. I think what we should really take the Biz Power to. Instead of marketing training, as everyone calls, I think it's really more appropriate we start calling it marketing education.
I love that.
I love
Yeah,
that.
It's a marketing education.
Marketing
Yes.
education.
I'll say the reason why most people fail in this business isn't really because of the tools they use. It isn't because of all the things. There should be a responsibility between the sponsor.
I agree with you.
You're responsible. Too busy working with everybody.
Right.
So if I'm gonna take the role of helping everyone, and I can't contradict myself and say, right, I can't work with you. I'll work with you, but we'll know, who knows what's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen that way.
Right.
You know, if somebody wants to join the Biz Power System, I want them to get with a representative. Don't come to me.
Right.
Let's do that.
I want them to go to a representative because you know what? They're the ones who are going to take the time and go. I know having Pastor Brewer as my national trainer, I used to call him the national instigator a couple of years ago. He'd call me up, I got this. He'd call me, I got an idea. I got an idea. He actually is like myself to some degree because I have ideas in my head. And the difference between ideas and reality is
Getting it down on paper,
making it happen.
Making it happen.
I have a lot of good ideas. I don't make them just ideas.
Right.
Everything I've done, I've tried to make a reality. And my systems weren't designed to be a marketing business. It just became that way. And my years of selling, marketing and sales, you know, has 20 plus years. So,
I mean, that's the need for the times, and that's what you're seeing.
This is great, and I know working together we're going to make it succeed. And I understand, last point, you're giving $20 away.
that's right, $20 codes.
Woo! Ask us how it's done.
I say this, oh no, that's not it. That's not it, there's a lot of them wrong.
Uh-oh, you gave it
Well,
all
the
away.
code went away. Whoa, there it is.
There it is.
I have the code.
There's the code. You're
For every
giving 20.
person in your pay line that you refer, I will give you one of these.
Woohoo!
If you get 2 people, your system didn't cost you a dime.
That's right.
If you get 3 people, not only did it cost you a dime, your site's free, and we take care of your up to your sponsor out of your pocket.
Woo!
So my company pays up to 65% out of the money it's taken in.
That's Biz Power.